Hola, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. Now this only recently launched a few weeks ago and already there's been mixed reviews. There's some reviews saying it's the best foundation that they've ever tried and now it's their favourite holy grail foundation. And then there's other reviews saying it's the worst foundation ever and they just would not recommend it. So kind of mixed reviews here. This is the packaging for the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. It's in a plastic squeezy tube with the typical rose gold packaging. And you can see through this tube so that you know what shade you're actually getting. And I love the packaging, this rose gold. Beautiful. And this is the box that comes with the foundation. It describes the foundation as a medium coverage, light as air foundation. It's infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid, brightening rose complex, and it makes your skin look more beautiful. And it also gives you undetectable coverage and it improves the look of skin with each wear. So it sounds like it's a hybrid between skincare and makeup all in one. Let's get straight in and try out this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. Let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this foundation already and what your thoughts are. Pop it all down in the comments below. And before using any foundation, I always use a primer. And the one that I'm going to use today, or actually it's the one that I always use, it's the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. And this just preps my skin really nicely and gives me a flawless base for my foundation to go on top of. Especially that I've got oily skin, I always have to use a primer, otherwise my foundation just slides off my skin. And to apply the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, I'm going to also use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Complexion brush. I'm absolutely loving this brush. The bristles are super soft and it feels amazing on my skin. Right, so excited to try this. So this is the first impressions for this foundation. So I'm using the shade 7 Neutral, which was the shade that was recommended to me on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Oh, here we go. So I'm in shade 7 Neutral and that's for medium skin with neutral olive undertones. Texture, it's not as light as I thought it would be. It's actually more of a thicker consistency. They've described this as a medium coverage, but it's also buildable. It's going on really beautifully. It feels really light on my skin. It doesn't actually smell of anything either. Like there's hardly any fragrance to this foundation. It's looking so nice on my skin. Let's see how it applies on my nose because I do have a lot of like pores on my nose. Let me use this mirror. It's actually smoothed out all my pores. Now you can see I've got texture and acne scarring on my cheeks, but this, even though it's a medium coverage, straight away it's actually concealed it pretty well, guys. On my forehead it's a bit more clear, like I don't have as much imperfections or large pores, so I think just probably one layer on my forehead is enough. But yeah, this is one layer of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. Let's do another layer. So like I said, the consistency, like the texture of this foundation, it's a bit more thicker than I actually thought it would be. The coverage is really nice, so it's definitely buildable. Right guys, so this is 2 layers of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation and you can see just how hydrated and glowy my skin is. And even my pores on my nose, it looks absolutely poreless. But yeah, it does look very shiny. That's why I definitely need to use a setting powder, but I'm gonna just wait for it to dry and see what the shade looks like once it's dried. So with all foundations, you should always wait about 5 to 10 minutes for it to fully dry down to find your perfect colour match. So it's been about 10 minutes now since I've applied this beautiful skin foundation. So it has oxidised, but now that it has oxidised, this is my perfect colour match. Look how radiant it's made my skin, and it's just brightened my skin as well. Fully dried down, but obviously, yeah, it's still very dewy and radiant looking because it is a hydrating foundation. Okay, so makeup's done, and I did use a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just to set the foundation a little bit. So it's been about an hour now since I've applied the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. So let me just zoom in and show you what my skin's looking like. Even though I've set the foundation with some setting powder, you can see the hydration and the glow just coming through from the foundation. That's how hydrating it is. It's looking so beautiful on my skin. That's probably why it's called Beautiful Skin Foundation. Right, so I'm just gonna go on the Charlotte Tilbury website now to see what the facts and the claims are of this Beautiful Skin Foundation. So the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, it retails for £34, which I do think is really expensive. It's a medium buildable coverage foundation, and it says it's got brightening rose complex and hydrating hyaluronic acid to improve the look of skin with each wear. And it's long lasting with 16 hours of wear, and it's a vegan friendly formula. And there's 30 shades in this foundation, and the majority of them have got neutral undertones. When it comes to warm and cool undertones, there's a lot less of them. And even on the Charlotte Tilbury website, quite a few of the shades is already out of stock. That's how popular this foundation is right now. Okay, so the time now is 9:58 in the morning. So I'm going to check back in with you guys later on today. Right guys, so the time now is 3:45 in the afternoon. So it's been about 6 hours now since I applied this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm going to zoom in and show you how it's looking. Wow, shiny. That's all I can say, shiny. All my oils have come through. It's oily on my cheeks, my nose, my chin, my forehead, basically my whole face. Separation on both corners of my nose. And there's settling into my fine lines on the both sides. And even the texture that's on my cheeks, like you can really see it. It just feels really kind of greasy right now, my skin, especially around this area. It does not feel good. So I'm going to leave the makeup on as it is. I'm not going to do any touching up or top ups, and I'll check back in with you guys later on this evening. Okay, so I'm back for my final check-in, and the time now is 10:12 in the evening. So I've had this foundation on for over 12 hours now. This is what it's looking like. Really, really oily on my nose, on my cheeks. Wow, look at my chin. You can really see my texture going on there. Wow, and this side, I think it looks even worse. Super shiny, all on my cheeks. You can really see my texture. It has not controlled my oils whatsoever. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blot the foundation now. I'm gonna blot my skin using the MAC Blot Powder. This is the pressed version, just to see if I could take away the shine and if I can rescue my skin from this oil buildup and just everything going on. I'm literally like a shiny disco ball. I'm just going to apply some of this MAC Blot Powder to see if I can just take away this shine. It's just mainly on my nose, cheeks, and my chin. Is so oily. Oh, that feels so much better already. And now it just looks like I've freshly applied my makeup. So that's all that it needed, just to blot the oils away or just topping up with a powder. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It just needed a bit of a touch up. I think this foundation would suit someone that's got dry or normal skin type a lot better. Whereas for my oily skin, unfortunately, this just did not really work for me. I mean, this is a beautiful foundation, like hence the name Beautiful Skin. However, for the price, it's just so expensive, and there's a lot of other foundations out there that is better than this. So for my oily skin type, I don't think I would be really using this. So I hope you all found this video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you've already got it, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know down in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do post new videos every week. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.